Okay guys, today I want to do something a little different. I want to, in my personal opinion, give what you need to get started as an absolute beginner to fishing. By no means an expert or anything like that. This is just the basics that I think you should start out with if you're just trying to get into fishing and you're trying to learn like me. Okay, so the first thing you're going to need is going to be a fishing license. I believe in the state of Alabama, if you're under the age of 12 or 10, I'm not exactly sure, you don't need one. And if you're on private property with a pond or anything like that, you also do not need one. If you're fishing public waterways and over the age of, I think, 12, then you need a fishing license. It's not worth it to get caught without one. It doesn't cost that much. I think it was $13.50, and I think they're renewing in August. But I'm going to mention Walmart a lot in this video. I know I don't like Walmart, but the reason I'm suggesting going to Walmart is it's accessibility. Usually most people are within 20-minute drive to a Walmart. And but if not, if Walmart is not your jam, I get it. I don't like going in there either. I will do my research and I will try to post links down the bottom through Amazon. I'll try to do some research and read some reviews and suggest some items that's pretty similar to what I'm going to mention in this video. But full disclosure, there'll be Amazon affiliate links, so clicking on those do help me out. Try to keep this channel going. I'll probably never get monetized through YouTube because I don't ever see myself meeting those requirements. With a channel as small as mine, it'd probably take me forever. I think it's 4,000 watch hours and 1,000 subscribers. I don't really see myself ever getting there. But with that said, let's move on to the gear. Okay, don't worry, the gear is not going to be like super expensive. This is all going to be like ultra cheap stuff. The silly hat's not a requirement. It's just something I wear for sun protection. Okay, you've got your fishing license. So, okay, we need a fishing pole. All right, don't be intimidated by spin casters, bait casters, spinning reels, all that, this, that, and the other. Just go to Walmart, or I'm going to link something in the description from Amazon. Just go get you a simple push button rod and reel. This is a Shakespeare Reverb that I picked up at Walmart. Last time I took my daughter camping before she got too old and cool to go camping with me. I picked this up for her because we couldn't find the other one or whatever. She used it that weekend, and I've actually used it a time or two, just for fun. It's really simple, guys. With these things, all you do is mash the button, you cast it, and then once you reel it, it locks it back in place. It's super simple. That's what I suggest starting out with if you've never cast a rod reel, if it's been a long time. Just get you one of these, ain't nothing to be ashamed of. They're easy to use, easy to maintain. They're awesome. And I would suggest just starting out, just go brim fishing. Don't go out there and try to catch a whale. Just get you some light tackle. This is an ultralight. It's really fun to brim fish on this one because it's so, you feel like you got something really good on there. It's awesome. So yeah, just go and get you a really inexpensive combo from Wally World. I'll show you this one. This is a Berkeley Fusion that I bought years ago. I think it was $30 at Walmart. It's a Catfish rod. It's like a $30 combo at Walmart. Like, it's got to be 11, 12 years ago now. And I still use it. It hasn't broke on me. It's caught a lot of fish. I caught one on it the other day. Me and a buddy was fishing. I will insert that video here. I think he's still on, man. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, come on with it.
Drum.
Aha, good one too, bro.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Yes, sir. We ain't afraid to get our feet wet today, are we, bro?
Hell no.
Yeah, do what you got to do with your pole. I got you right here, man.
Let's see. Let's just lay it down on
Nice
here.
fish. Nice fish.
They was complaining about catching drum up there. Hell, I'm happy just to catch something, man. Yeah, let me lay that down right there. Get that camera. All right, folks, just caught a drum. Got me some shad up there on the wall over here on Arab side of Gunnersville Dam. First catch of the day. I'm here with my buddy Redneck Rambo.
Yes, sir. Here is your drum.
Decent sized little old drum.
Laying eggs too. She's spawning.
Yep, I'm happy with that. Hell, some fish.
You ready to let her go?
Yeah, let's let her go, man.
I mean, she probably goes a good 2-3 pounds, man. She got a little weight to her. Let's see. I'll be gentle with you.
We got a fishing pole. And we got some worms. These are going to be optional, but I do highly suggest them. Get you some sunblock. I left out of the house without my hat, without my sunblock. I thought I was out in the shade, you know, all day. I did this, that, and the other. I shaved my head. I left my hat at home like a complete idiot. I was in a shady spot. I thought I was cool. I guess it was the reflection off the water, whatever. I got absolutely baked. And it was not a fun time when I got home and showered that night. I'll tell you what. My head got blistered. Not fun. The second thing I'm going to suggest is optional is get you some bug spray. It doesn't have to be this brand. Get whatever. If you want to fish towards nightfall this time of year, which is July, the mosquitoes will tear you a new one. And unfortunately, I have the body chemistry to where mosquitoes love me. And this time of year in the heat, it's better to fish in the morning or the afternoon. I prefer the afternoon. And that's where the mosquitoes come out, and they hungry. And they like to tear me a new one. So I've doused myself in that stuff. The times that I've forgotten it, I've always regretted it. Okay, another optional thing, especially if you're going to be out there after dark or whatever, get you a little headlamp. This one's an Energizer one. I've had it for a long, long time, but I recently got a new one. I did get this off Amazon. It was very expensive. It's got rechargeable batteries. I will leave a link down there for that one. It is much better than the one I had. It's great. It was worth, I think it was $12 or $13. It wasn't expensive. This isn't really optional, but I would suggest it anyway. Get you some sunglasses. And if at all possible, get polarized for the water, because you can see down in there better. These are prescription. These are frames, Ray-Ban frames that I had since, oh man, probably the late 90s, and I like them. You can't really find them much anymore. And I had prescription lenses in there, and I really didn't, I was too cheap to get them polarized, and I've regretted it ever since. So yeah, get you some polarized glasses for the water. It helps you see down in there better. And if you wear contacts, you don't have to wear like prescription glasses. What I'm going to end up doing is get me some some kind of polarized glasses to fit over my prescription glasses, because I really would like to have polarization on these lenses. Another optional thing, if you're going to go anything bigger than brim, get you a little landing net. There's nothing worse than catching a fish in a bad spot to where you need a net and you don't have one, and you try to force that fish up just using the line and your rod, and your line break. That's happened to me. I've forgotten this thing countless times, and it's always bit me in the rear end every time. Another thing I suggest is when it comes to your tackle box. Walmart sells these, and so does Amazon. This isn't one of them. Just get you a small little tackle box, something small like that. They sell these that have like, they already have stuff in them. Like, you can get a combo, little tackle box like that. It's got some gear in it for like brim or trout or bass. Like I said, I'll try to leave a description to Amazon on there. I know they sell them. This is an inexpensive little combo. It's going to come with hooks, some little split shot weights, you know, something to get you started. Don't go into Walmart or any other tackle shop and be overwhelmed by all the different lures, because it will overwhelm you big time. It did me. I can't fish with half of that stuff hanging on the wall there. Just start out with some worms or crickets or even minnows if you want to. You know, start out live bait fishing. Okay, we got our license, we got our fishing pole, we got this little tackle box with some hooks and sinkers and bobbers and stuff to get us started. We got our bait, we got us a little old landing net, multi-tool. This is Ozark Trail multi-tool you can get at Walmart. My bad, fellow's boat broke down. They're attending to it over there. But as I was saying, multi-tool. You can use this to clamp on your split shots. It's got a little knife right there, a little can opener right there, little Phillips right there, little flathead right there, a serrated blade there, and a little file to sharpen your hooks. Handy little thing to have. I carry one, also carry a little bit longer needle nose. Ozark Trail. I'll try to find one on Amazon and link it below. I also carry a little pair of scissors in mine just because I end up losing a lot of stuff, so I'll always like to have backups. Okay, so we got our fishing license, we got our fishing pole, we got our tackle box, we got our bait, we got our sunscreen, we got our off, we got a lantern net, then we have a headlamp. What do we miss? We got to have water. Okay, so now we're going to put the hook on the line. I don't know how well you can see this, but you want to put it through the eye. Do not trust this knot on anything sizable, but it's perfectly fine for shellfish, brim, stuff like that. Just take it, twist it around several times. You got your tag in this hand. Take it. There's going to be a little loop right there. It's hard to do to where the camera can see it and I can too. Slip it through that little loop right there. Cinch it. Take tag in and do it again. Just twist. Slip it through that knot. That loop, that new loop. Oh my goodness, I can't talk. These people that rode up on me, man, threw me off. It doesn't take much. With line this thin, you just do it a third time if you really wanted to. It's not the best knot. I'm not the knot guy by any stretch of the imagination, but I've caught brim and stuff off this knot before. I don't know what it's called, to be honest with you. Like I said, between poor vision and just lack of coordination, I just try to do what I can. And that is very ugly. Just grab it, be really careful. Just try to cinch it up as best you can. And then cut that little tag end off, which I'll do just in a minute. It asks for attaching your bobber. The depth is going to really depend on where you're at. It's going to vary from place to place, so it's going to be one of those things you're going to have to play with. But I'll show you how to attach one. You just push that down, put your line in. Make sure it's in that little hole right there, in the little notch. Take the bottom of your line. I like to wrap it around twice like that. And make sure it's down in that little notch. This one's been difficult. There it is. Alright, and it shouldn't slide on you. Alright? Hopefully you guys can see that. As far as baiting a hook, there's 101 different ways. I just get it on there to make it appealing for the fish. Of course, it's windy. Every time I try to make a YouTube video, it's windy. And I do apologize. We'll see if we can catch a little fish. And then I'll show you how to handle a brim to get them off your hook. Super easy. If you've never held one for the first time, it might feel a little weird. But they won't hurt you. They'll just scare you a little bit. Main thing is watching out for the hook so it doesn't get you. So we'll just cast out there. This wind's probably gonna mess me up. We'll just watch our bobber. Let's cast it back out there. Now, I'm not using the little push button deal that I showed you, but it's super easy. Even these are easy. Don't let it scare you. On the spinning reels, all you do is flip your belt open like that. Hold the line right there with your finger, kind of like a little trigger, and just cast it on out. It didn't go that far because I don't have any weight on here. And then when it's a cast out, instead of doing that, just flip your belt open manually with your hand, and you're fishing, man. I'm going to give it a minute here. If I don't get anything, we'll move to another spot where I know there's some brim. But while I'm here, I'll give it a few minutes. Okay, so we had no luck there. I didn't think I would. I'm going to go to this other spot where I know there's some brim. Another thing I wanted to mention as well, when you're looking at these combos, if you just are dead set on getting a pretty long rod and reel, make sure you get a two-piece if you're fishing out of a small vehicle like myself. I drive a 07 Honda Civic. I can fit my one pieces in here, but I have to let the seat down. If you're trying to be discreet and not let people know that you have fishing gear in your car, you might want to just get you a two-piece. That way you can break it apart and keep it in your trunk and nobody has to know. But that was something I forgot to mention. One pieces, theoretically, I think are supposed to be stronger, but I'll be honest with you, I've fished with two-pieces rods pretty much my whole life. And as long as you're not taking them apart, putting them back together constantly to where they wear out and get loose, I've never had an issue. But then again, I've never caught a whale either, so, I mean, take that with a grain of salt. All right, guys, we got one. And here's all you got to do to get these little fellas off the hook. The most important thing is be careful and don't get hooked by your own hook. Okay, all you want to do is reach down there, grab them just like that. Take and work your hook out. He got hooked in the top lip. Came right out. Sometimes you have to use your needle nose pliers and stuff. But yeah, that's all it is. I even got some worm left for the next guy, and we'll just let him go. See him? He's pretty. And we'll just work this worm back on our hook. We'll try it again. There's nothing to it, guys. These guys are fun, and on this little bitty ultralight rod, it feels like you got something really good on there. It's just fun. And that one's even smaller. Yeah, just getting out here and enjoying yourself. You can do it alone. It's a good stress reliever for sure. I know I enjoy myself a lot more when I'm with my buddy, but with the work schedules, it's hard for us to get together like we used to. And if you got little ones, take them fishing, man. When my kids were small, that was some of the best memories I had with them, that and riding four-wheelers in the woods. Another thing is fishing has taught me to be a more patient person than what I used to be. I have anxiety issues and I just get ramped up, and it has helped me slow my mind down a good bit because I can focus on what I'm doing. Oh, for anybody that's curious where this spot is, I'm at the ranger station over here at 227 right outside the state park. Anyway, guys, I'm going to call it right there. I've got a dinner date. Thanks for watching. Check out those links in the description down there if you don't mind. It really helped me out. And I hope somebody learned something from this video. Or at least encouraged you and gave you a little push. Uh-oh, I got something playing with it. Gave you a little push to get out there and enjoy the outdoors. Be sure to check with whatever state you live in, the rules regarding the age limits, this, that, and the other. It differs from state to state, but yeah, just be legal, have fun, pick up after yourself, the trash and stuff, please. Let's try to keep these places clean so we can enjoy them, our kids can enjoy them, our grandkids can enjoy them, or they'll start taking away these places. And Neely Henry's getting that way, the TVA Dam and Gunnersville's getting that way. People go in there and just trash the place. when they provide garbage cans, it just doesn't make any sense. But yeah, man, thanks guys. I'll see you on the next one.